Yeah, I got a pace for this one. I gotta walk around while we're talking about this video because this is a heavy topic. This is heavy. Very, very heavy. And I'll just say it right now. The ban list will not save Digimon. What do I mean by this? Because clearly we have some cards that gotta go. That just can't exist anymore at 4. Insert whatever predictions you want. I have a prediction video, other people do, other people have made their thoughts and opinions very clear on the topic. Yeah, cards gotta get hit. Absolutely. That's fine. But do you think that will really make a difference? Like a real difference? I don't think it will. Because 3 months later, 2 months later, whatever, people will be complaining about the new thing. You know, whatever that might end up being. I don't know. But there will be a new big bad. Or several new big bads. You know, Lugamon, which can OTK you on turn 2 if they get lucky enough, might get hit. Okay. Well, there'll be something else that can probably OTK you turn 2. You know what I mean? Or turn 3, which really isn't much better than turn 2, to be honest. You know, it quibbles. It's just what it is. Like, the wheels on the bus are already going round and round and round and round, and the wheels of the bus are still going round and round, and they're going all through the town. Like, it's just crazy. It doesn't matter what they hit on the ban list, because the direction that the game is going in is the problem, not so much the cards themselves. You know what I mean? I'll give you an example. We've been here on this channel since this set came out. The very first set to come out in English. Release Booster 1. This one. And it was a beautiful set. This was my inoculation into the Digimon trading card game. And the game was so nice. That's the game I fell in love with. Where, you know, games weren't over in 5-6 turns. You had to actually think. You built your stack in the back if you wanted the protection. It wasn't crazy stacks like exist today. You had to really think about what cards you were playing at what point. You know, do you play a Tamer? Do you play a Rookie? Do you, like, hard play that Zudomon to draw 2 cards, even though you give your opponent much memory? On one hand, might be good, because they got to answer it, because if they don't, well, you might evolve that Plesiomon on top of that Zudomon and go into Omnimon, and that could be a problem. On the other hand, you give them too much memory, and they're going to walk right all over you. Like, it was that constant back and forth. It was those split-second decisions that you had to make. If you made the wrong move, there was still solitaire, basically. You still couldn't do anything on your opponent's turn, except for whatever you have going on in security. That was it. So you had to basically rely on your deck and your skills to get you out of it, whereas your security was a nice bonus to help you out. I'm going to turn that notification off. My Discord is popping off, and I have so many messages that I just don't have time to check. It's absolutely crazy. You should see my Discord messages, like, crazy. Anyway, it was a great game. That's the Digimon I fell in love with. What we have today is a mangled mess in comparison. If you're playing a stack deck, your stacks do all sorts of ridiculous things. If you're even building a stack deck, you know, we can evolve our Digimon and our Tamers now and get really good value for them, basically for free. Have you played Purple Hybrid? Not a lot of effort there. Maybe you're playing a hard play control deck. You know, whatever, like a Mecha Zoo or soon to be Adventure Zoo. Yeah, I know. Or maybe you can just build your stack in one turn, you know. And there was none of this break my board BS like Yu-Gi-Oh kind of has, you know what I mean? I play Galaxy for fun. You know, it's very easy to go into a level 6 on turn 2. Very easy. It's not impossible to go into 2 level 6s on turn 2. That's pretty silly. But like, if you're building a Mirage and Hexablow on turn 2, that's not very fun to interact with. God forbid, I've had Galaxy games when, like, on my turn 3, I've got Medieval, Mirage, and Hexablow on the board. And it's like, what are you actually supposed to do? Good luck! Like, you know what I mean? Or you have things you can't interact with, like Venusmon Ruin modes and all that shit. Like, there are so many cards that say you can't play the game. I'm not going to do the whole Digimon is Yu-Gi-Oh thing. I'm not. Because there are very big differences. Like the memory gauge, for one. Even though that doesn't really seem to matter anymore. That's, you know... That's a big one, right? The security, different story. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm trying to, like, temper what I say because I don't want to say the wrong thing on this video. So I'm just going to not do that. But, like, Digimon does not have the interaction needed to compete with Yu-Gi-Oh! Like boards and OTKs, which is what Digimon feels like. And Digimon hasn't even been around for 5 years yet. Yu-Gi-Oh! Different games between now and back then too. Don't misunderstand me. But like, at least Yu-Gi-Oh! Gives you the tools to deal with it. In Digimon, we have aces, which are really easy to out. And you have maybe some security cards that's been around since the beginning, whatever, maybe get lucky. Or, in very rare instances, you have a Biting Crush. And I would actually vote for more cards like Biting Crush. That is an incredibly well-designed, fair, and interactive card. We need more Biting Crushes in the game. We don't need aces. We need Biting Crushes. That's what we need. But, that's a video for a different day. That's a topic for a different day. But, like, the number of times I have tested a Digimon game, or my testing people have tested the game, or I see it on an Ultimate Cup stream, where, like, you just get rid of the body that turns into the ace, and then you win for free. There's no interaction. Purple hybrids, you know. Shout out Mr. Man here for winning with the spicy Gallantmon at the end in the purple hybrid. That was really cool. But again, it's a part of the problem. The opponent could not interact with you at all, as you just did 4 damages, swings to the face. Couldn't interact. There was no interaction. None. Just nothing you could do. You know, back when Digimon was in its infancy and the game was slow enough, it was fine because you didn't risk getting OTK'd and there was nothing you can do about it. Now, Digimon today, you can get OTK'd and there's nothing you can do about it. Is that fun? Do you sit across from the table and can you say you have fun letting a Lugamon player blow up all over your face? Do you find that fun? If you do, okay, then you know what? Maybe Digimon is for you. I don't know. Or do you like playing with Medieval Gallantmon all the time? I don't know. Maybe. See what I mean? It's not the same. Digimon is a different game from what it was back when it came out. It's like night and day. I'd say more day back then and night now, depressing darkness or whatever. But yeah, going back to the main point of the video, you can ban and limit whatever you want. You should. It would keep things kind of healthy. But, like, don't act like the ban list that's going to save us all is coming. Because even if they go nuclear and they hit, like, 10 cards, we're just going to get a whole bunch of new cards and new shenanigans. And who's to say that what they hit will even be the problem in the first place? I'm going to leave you with that dash of cold water in your face to end today's video. Do you guys agree with me? Do you think I'm wrong? Do let me know why you agree with me, or especially if you think I'm wrong, why you think I'm wrong in the comments, so we can have maybe some really cool discussion around this. And I think I'm going to leave the video there. See you later.